Bungie just announced a ton of upcoming changes to Destiny 2, and they might completely save Stasis subclasses in the process. I'll be honest with you guys, this week I was working on updated build guides for Stasis, and it became immediately apparent that they just can't compete with other subclasses right now. This is due to the new build crafting system and the lack of some crucial mods that went away in Lightfall. Most Stasis subclasses used to leverage the mod Elemental Shards, which would make your Stasis shards count as elemental wells, allowing you to power your entire build and mods. With that core functionality missing, Stasis has really fallen behind in terms of power and build synergy. There are, of course, some great builds out there that are still possible, but they don't have nearly the level of synergy that Strand and our Light 3.0 subclasses have. Today, Bungie announced a couple of new mods that are coming in Season 21, and one of them will directly breathe a ton of life back into our Stasis builds. Elemental Charges is a new mod that will allow you to grant your Guardian armor charges when you collect your subclass-specific object. For Stasis, that means Stasis shards will now allow us to build armor charges to fuel the rest of our build. This will also work with any subclass and their specific elemental objects, but in my opinion, this is massively beneficial to Stasis and will help make those subclasses relevant. This is just one of the many changes that Bungie announced today. There is also a new armor mod coming called Powerful Attraction that will allow you to collect all nearby orbs of power instantly when using your class ability. This will act in a radius around your Guardian and will be a very convenient way of collecting orbs without having to chase them around. On top of this, Bungie is also updating the weapon perk Shoot to Loot to allow it to function with orbs of power as well, meaning you'll be able to shoot orbs of power to collect them if your weapon has this perk. So keep an eye out for weapon rolls with Shoot to Loot, as it's about to be a much stronger option. Bungie is also updating the artifact perk system, making it so we will finally be able to select and deselect individual mods without having to reset our entire perk tree. This was a huge complaint that I've had since launch, and this will definitely make things smoother, but I'd still love to see Bungie add these to the loadout system as well to make it even more seamless. Now moving on to a couple of gameplay focus changes, Bungie has officially confirmed that there will not be a power level increase next season, and as a result, Trials of Osiris will be live during the first week of the new season, and Grandmaster Nightfalls will be launching much earlier in the season as well. This is a huge quality improvement to in-game content, with it no longer being gated behind weeks of pointless power grinding. I'm really excited for this change, as it will also allow more players to reach that level cap and participate in in-game content. Now, the next change is one that I think a lot of players will be extremely excited for, and that's the addition of exotic engram focusing. In Season 21, whenever an exotic engram drops, it will now go into your inventory as a blank exotic engram. You can then use these exotic engrams to focus into two different tiers. Advanced Decryption will allow you to focus for exotics from specific expansions or categories, such as Shadowkeep and Beyond Light, and this pool will contain the exotics from that year's annual release, so things like Assassin's Cowl and exotics that come from any of the campaigns will be available here to unlock. The next tier up from that will be Precision Decryption. This will allow you to directly focus for specific exotic armor. This is a massive change that I think will smooth a lot of pain points with RNG when you're trying to get a high stat roll on your favorite exotic armor. This does have a pretty steep cost at 3 Ascendant Shards, 1 Exotic Cipher, and 60k Glimmer, so hopefully these will drop with decent stats and also allow us to focus for specific stats using our Ghost mods. Bungie also confirmed that the new Vex Strike Force activity in Neomuna will soon allow you to earn exotics that you've never gotten before, including the exotics that are currently only found in Lost Sectors. This is going to help so many players finally earn the exotics that they want without having to grind Lost Sectors and pray for RNG. They also say they are retuning over 15 exotic armor pieces to help bring them up to par with some of the most popular options in the game. That means that next season we should see a lot more build variety if some of these exotics see a large buff. There are some other really great changes in this article regarding things like commendations, game difficulty, and a few other small changes. So I'll leave a link to the article in the pinned comment if you want to check it out for yourself. I just wanted to get a quick video out to you all, as some of these changes are really exciting and give us something to look forward to in the coming season. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, a like and sub really helps me out here on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.